Good morning. I'm meteorologist Cheetah Craft. Let's talk about Hurricane Delta. So Delta right now, a Category 2 hurricane. You can clearly see it on our satellite imagery here. Also Gamma. We were talking and tracking Tropical Storm Gamma yesterday. It is now post-tropical. So really all eyes just on Hurricane Delta at this point. Broad area of circulation, counterclockwise spin. You can start to see that eye develop here, which we will continue to do so over the next couple of days. So check it out. West-northwest movement, and it is really moving at 15 miles per hour. The track has shifted west. So today I was expecting some land interaction with Cuba. That is no longer the case, okay? Putting this into the forecast track, it's now expected to stay more of a westerly track, and it's expected to intensify now as a Category 4 hurricane before having land interaction with the Yucatan Peninsula. As it does, it'll slightly weaken to a Cat 3, but then check this out. The latest track has this re-strengthening as a Category 4 in the Gulf of Mexico. That's just because the wind shear will be low and the water temperatures, those sea surface temperatures, are really, really warm once you head into the central portion of the Gulf. Once you get a little bit closer to the coastline here, that water temperature drops just a little bit and it'll have just some winds to deal with, and I think that's what will slightly weaken it to a Cat 3, but it's still a major hurricane. Major hurricane upon landfall along the coast of Louisiana. Now remember, with the forecast track, the cone of uncertainty, it could shift slightly further to the west or slightly further to the east. Either way, we are out of the cone of uncertainty. So impacts here, bottom line, will be minimal, if any, come Thursday and Friday. It does look like landfall now will be late Friday or early Saturday morning. That's where we'll be looking at landfall. And then it races off to the east coast. Let me show you why. So again, as Delta comes in the Gulf of Mexico, it is expected to intensify, but because of this big area of high pressure, these upper level winds are going to help take Hurricane Delta and really tug it right along the east coast. So again, our impacts here are minimal. The winds and the rain along with it will follow in line. And all models are unanimous. So our spaghetti plot's showing all the different models that we use to forecast. And again, they're all looking at that Louisiana, potentially New Orleans area landfall, and then again races off to the east coast. So we will monitor this extremely closely as we rip through our list of storm names this year. I mean, come on, 2020, Epsilon will be next, and then Zeta. So we will see. Here locally, we have lots of sunshine in the forecast. The impacts we will continue to watch, of course, the Gulf Thursday and Friday with about a 20 to a 30% chance for a few showers both days. We will be looking at elevated surf, elevated seas, some rip currents in place as we head into the weekend thanks to Hurricane Delta. But other than that, sunny skies across the board here locally.